Hi, this is Amy Jo Berman with your quick acting/auditioning tip of the day. So today's tip comes from a coaching session that I had yesterday actually. I was having a career consultation with a private client, and they told me that they tend to psych themselves out at auditions when they feel they're not right for the part. So because this particular actor went to an audition for a role that said an age that she was clearly not even close to being, and a type that was very, very different. So she showed up in the room and was like, hey, what's going on? And then she psyched herself out of the audition. So this tip is for you if you've ever psyched yourself out thinking you are not right. If that's you, come on, let's go get the tip. Okay, great. So if you, not great if you've psyched yourself out of an audition, that's not great, right? Okay, I mean great that you're here. So if you ever psyched yourself out of an audition because you looked around the waiting room and you're like, uh-oh, what's going on here? I'm not really right for this part. Or you've read the description and you're wondering why the hell they called you in. So this is actually an opportunity, and this sometimes what happens is you can go, instead of looking at it like, oh, what an opportunity, the judgment kicks in and the self-doubt kicks in, like, I must not be right, I'm not good. And then all of that stuff creeps in your mind, and then you go in the room full of doubt and unsurety, and this kind of stuff actually gets in the way of your audition. You may try to hide it, but casting directors can feel that. So you don't want that interfering with your audition, right? Okay, so here's why this happens, and maybe this will give you some space and clarity and relax you. All right, so sometimes when a script calls for, I'm just going to use an age category like 50s, right? And let's say you're 30s and you go in the room and everybody's kind of looks a little bit older than you, right? So sometimes this is a good thing. Actually, all the time this is a good thing. What that means is either they've seen a whole bunch of people that are in that age range and they haven't found somebody yet. So usually the casting director will go back to the producers and say, hey, can we open it up, right? And they'll open it up in various ways, and that's why they brought you in. Or sometimes a casting director will be working with a producer that has a very specific idea of what they want, but the casting director has kind of a more a bigger picture of it because they're not as locked into the emotion of having written the script, so they can take a step back and look and go, what else is possible here? How else can we sort of bring a new color to the script that maybe the producers didn't even see? And they want to include people that the producers would initially say no to, but sometimes we sneak them in, okay? And that's a good thing for you because that's an opportunity for you to get in front of them and show them something that even they hadn't thought of. And I've seen people book that way a number of times. So if you've ever psyched yourself out thinking you're not right, take a deep breath and think, gee, how can I turn this into an opportunity, right? How can I really enjoy this knowing that I'm different from everybody else in the room? And that's a good thing, all right? So if that gives you a little clarity and a little ease, that's a good thing. And if you like this tip, give it a thumbs up on YouTube and join my private mailing list for more awesome tips at amyjoberman.com, and I'll see you in the next video.